This is the inland taipan, the deadliest and the most venomous snake in the world. A single bite from this snake can cause paralysis and unimaginable pain to the entire body in just a few minutes. A venom that's so strong that it can put you out of your misery in less than an hour. On the other hand, this is a boomslang snake. The venom of this snake can cause internal bleeding, and if left untreated, death can happen within 24 hours.
Dying.
No.
There are about 5.4 million cases of snake bites in the world per year. About 130,000 of those people aren't so lucky.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
In the unlikely event of a venomous snake bite, it doesn't matter if you have an hour or a day left. All that matters is that crucial moment as to how do you survive. In all my years of watching movies, one thing has always taught us: when dealing with snake venom, you'll have to suck out the venom from the bite wound.
Oh, there'll be no sucking. Man, Troy, get this man away from my ass.
And I'm sure you might have heard of this method, but is this actually true? What if I told you that doing this method would not only be ineffective, but it would only make the situation even worse? But before I tell you why sucking out venom from snake bites is a bad idea, and before I tell you what would be the best immediate remedy for snake bites, let me tell you why the majority of people still think to this day that this is still the preferred method. Starting off with number 1, its origin. For as long as snakebite cases have existed, the treatment of such bites have changed throughout the years. In Australia, where you can find the most venomous snake in the world, during the 1800s up until the 1960s, there have only been 2 common practices when treating snake bites. It was either injecting toxic chemicals like ammonia into the bloodstream, or the most common one, and I quote, drinking copious quantities of alcohol, more specifically brandy. That was according to Dr. Peter Hobbins of the University of Sydney.
Julian! I don't know where I felt like I get a little drink around here, do you, bud?
For ancient Egyptians, they would cut open the snakebite limb to let the evil spirits out. For ancient Rome, they would amputate the bitten body part. In America in the 19th century, they would treat snake bites with a hot branding iron, while others would wrap the bitten limb in a split chicken.
What?
No, alright. I know that sounds bad.
Other popular methods around the world include applying ice to the wound or using high voltage electric current. And lastly, and for the longest time, starting in the 1850s, incision and sucking out venom had become the most widely used treatment for snakebite all over the United States. It was so popular that this method has been used in the American Red Cross guidelines for snakebites up until the 1980s.
You serious?
Previously, this myth was also added in an old Boy Scout handbook. It has also been a long-time practice seen in a lot of pop culture references. It's understandable to think why even up until now, many people still believe in some of these methods. Unfortunately, all of which that I've mentioned so far are ineffective and have not been scientifically proven. Which brings us to number 2, the facts. It was only thanks to the French scientist and physician Albert Calmet. He's credited with creating the first snake anti-venom. Since the start of the 1900s, over more than 120 years, this method of production of anti-venom, which must be tailored to specific species of snakes, has been the most effective treatments until today. So the only question left unanswered is, why is sucking out venom not advisable anymore? And why was it the preferred method for such a long time? Treating venomous snake bites this way is actually counterproductive. When bitten, the venom from the snake that has entered the body has already entered the system and it spreads fast.
30 seconds before the venom does its thing.
Trying to suck out the venom won't make any difference whatsoever. Sucking the venom out will only make the wound infected. People who claim that they survived because of this method either was bitten by a non-venomous snake or they were bitten by snakes that have very mild acting venom to humans like the hognose. And the most recommended first aid for snake bites, according to the majority of doctors, is to limit blood circulation to slow down the spread of the venom in order to give the person more time to get to the hospital and be treated with the right anti-venom. So in short, the next time you accidentally encounter snakes like these or these, just know the more time you waste on methods you saw on TV, the less time you'll have of actually saving a life. With that being said, thanks again for watching until the end. Now that you've survived a deadly encounter with the venomous snake bite, my question is, what about being stung by the most deadliest jellyfish in the world? Wouldn't that be more dangerous than snake bites? If you want to find out, check this next one out, and also make sure to leave a like and do subscribe for more. Have a great day. Until the next one, I'm out.